Over the past 10 years, natural disasters have wreaked havoc on our country. Economically, they have cost over $1 trillion, dollars, with hundreds of billions directed towards infrastructure repair and rebuilding. Moreover, in the southeastern United States, particularly South Florida, has been repeatedly devastated by hurricanes. In 1992, Hurricane Andrew cost over 27 billion in damages, leaving 65,000 homes destroyed and over 175,000 people homeless. Andrew was a wake-up call, showing us just how vulnerable we were. Again, we were reminded with Hurricane Milton just how destructive these events can be. The total cost of the damage is estimated to be between 50 billion and 175 billion. This was mostly due to storm surge and wind damage to homes, commercial properties, and critical infrastructure, and especially in areas like Tampa Bay and Sarasota. What happened to towns like Asheville after Hurricane Helene was even more horrifying as countless communities were completely wiped out. The fact is, current infrastructure is not adequately prepared to handle these events. The future demands that we rethink the way we design our homes and infrastructure. And that's why my team developed the perfect solution. We are.
Third Gen Safety!
In summary, we aim to address the following issues. Billions in damages every year, with homes and infrastructures especially suffering the brunt. Families and communities face significant financial ruin and long-term economic challenges. Regarding inadequate infrastructure, current building standards, especially for homes, are not sufficient enough to withstand increasingly powerful storms. Low-income families are especially the most vulnerable, facing significant struggles with home safety with limited resources. Now, for solutions, I'll have Santi take over.
Thank you, Anik. So, what is your solution? So, as you guys may have heard Anik say, natural disasters, especially hurricanes, have caused billions of dollars in damages to our infrastructure here in the United States and Florida. So, what Third Gen Safety, our product, is meant to do is address this issue by developing, or what we did is we developed a software-driven platform that revolutionizes disaster-resistant housing designs, particularly for infrastructures. What our platform will do is that it will leverage cutting-edge 3D printing technologies and AI-driven analysis to produce highly customized, resilient housing blueprints. So, you might be asking yourself, what does this mean? Can you explain more? And of course I will. So, put yourself in this hypothetical scenario. This is your home, and you've just heard that a Category 4 or 5 hurricane is going to hit your town, your city soon. You're thinking, this is not what I want my house to turn into. What do I do? That's where Third Gen Solutions comes in. What we aim to do, specifically how our app works, is that the user will take pictures or videos of his home, and the app will actually use AI to analyze and generate a report of damages that can or cannot happen to your home or infrastructure, and it will actually give 3D rendering of 3D objects that can be printed that will help support and give more structure to your home. For example, in Florida, we have shutters that we use and hurricane-resistant windows, but that's all we have. We need more solutions. We need more options. That's why Third Gen Safety is here to do. We want to have 3D printers and 3D printing companies help out by creating objects that otherwise are unavailable to the general consumer. So this is a background of what our web app looks like. And you may be wondering, how's it going to work? Well, Vishal, your turn now.
Oh, hey there. My name is Vishal. I'm gonna demonstrate to you how our app, Third Gen Safety, works. So here it's going to ask you to input some data about your house. First, in the first view, we can input the address of our house. So I'm just going to put a dummy address to simulate this test. 11245 Doral Way, Hialeah. Just a dummy address. It doesnn't matter what you put here. We could say that it's made out of concrete for the building materials. And it also gives us the option to upload a photo of our house. So it's our app is going to take all this data, analyze it, and provide to us examples of 3D printable structures that we can use to prevent and minimize any hurricane damage. And this could be against floods, this could be against winds. So we're going to hit submit here. It's going to ask us to confirm and run the disaster proof assessment. We hit run. And it analyzes the data. And here, it provides us, it took all the data, it analyzed it, and it provided us some examples. So the first example was a hurricane tie. This can be used to reinforce roofing and structural integrity. This is a 3D printable material because the exact material that our 3D printers are going to use is a polycarbonate, which is a very strong and tensile material, which can be used again in substitute of metals. The second example is a hurricane strap. This acts as an anchor and it reinforces structural integrity. And the third example is a flood barrier. This protects against flooding and any other damage that flooding could cause. And that's it. That's our app, and yeah.
Third Gen Safety!
Start.
And that concludes our presentation, Third Gen Safety.
Thank you guys for listening, and we hope to hear from you guys soon.